Let's be real. You're a business owner. You don't have time to sit on a couch for 3 hours a day reading physical books. But you also know that if you aren't learning, you're dying. That's why audiobooks are the cheat code. You can turn your commute, your workout, or your dog walk into a strategy session. This is what Tony Robbins calls necktie, no extra time. I've combed through the noise to find the top 5 books you need to queue up in your library right now. These aren't just motivational, these are operating systems for scaling your company in your life. Let's count them down. Coming in at number 5 is Die with Zero by Bill Perkins. The problem is you're programmed to be the ant from Aesop's fables, working yourself into the ground to save for a future you might not be healthy enough to enjoy. You're maximizing your net worth and you're ignoring your net fulfillment. Life is the sum of your experiences, not the balance in your bank account. Perkins argues that if you die with millions in the bank, you essentially worked for free for all those years it took you to earn that surplus. He introduces the concept of time buckets. Don't just have a bucket list. Slot those experiences into specific decades of your life based on your health and mobility. Skiing in Aspen, that goes in the 40s bucket, not the 80s bucket. Why listen now? Because you can't go back and recapture time. Your ability to convert money into enjoyment declines as your health declines. Stop autopiloting your savings account and start optimizing for memory dividends. Number 4 is the kick in the pants we all need. Take the Stairs by Rory Vaden. The problem is we're living in a procrastination. We are addicted to the escalator mentality, constantly looking for shortcuts, quick fixes, and the easy way out. But the easy way now usually leads to a hard life later. The core idea is the paradox principle. It states that easy short-term choices lead to difficult long-term consequences. Conversely, the difficult short-term choices, the sacrifice, lead to the easy long-term life. Vaden teaches that success isn't owned, it's rented, and the rent is due every day. You have to fall in love with the daily grind and stop looking for the magic pill. Why listen now? If you're feeling stuck or entitled to results you haven't earned, this book resets your operating system. It shifts your focus from attraction to action. Discipline creates freedom. Number 3 is The Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. You're trying to build a massive empire, but your foundation is cracking. You're chasing the status and the money, the output, without securing the inputs. Bartlett breaks human potential down into 5 buckets. 1, knowledge. 2, skills. 3, network. 4, resources. And 5, reputation. The rule, you must fill them in that order. If you try to build a reputation or gain resources without the knowledge and skills to back it up, you're building on sand. He also teaches the law of fighting for the first 5 seconds. If you can't hook attention immediately in your marketing or storytelling, you don't exist. Why listen now? You cannot pour from an empty bucket. This book will force you to audit whether you are investing in your own knowledge and skills, the things that stay with you, even if you lose all your money tomorrow. Number 2 is Vital for Your Marketing, Endless Customers by Marcus Sheridan. The problem is ostrich marketing. You are burying your head in the sand. You refuse to talk about price, problems, or competitors on your websites because you're scared. Meanwhile, your customers are Googling those exact things, finding the answers on your competitor's site and buying from them. The big 5. These are the 5 subjects every buyer researches: cost, problems, comparisons, reviews, and best in class. If you aren't willing to answer these questions honestly and transparently on your website, you are losing trust. You need to become the media company for your niche. Stop hiding your pricing. Stop hiding the negatives. Radical transparency builds trust, and trust drives revenue. We live in a zero-click world where AI gives people answers instantly. If you aren't the most trusted voice in your space, you're invisible. This is the playbook for fixing your sales funnel. And the number 1 book every busy business owner needs is Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. The problem, you are hitting the pain line. You're growing, but it feels like chaos. You think hiring people is about growing the business. So you keep adding bodies, but you're still exhausted. The buyback principle. Don't hire to grow your business, hire to buy back your time. You need to audit your time, calculate your buyback rate, what your time is actually worth, and immediately outsource anything that costs less than that rate. Martell introduces the DRIP matrix: delegation, replacement, investment, and production. Your goal is to get out of the admin weeds and spend 100% of your time on your production quadrant, the high value work that lights you up and makes you the most money. Why listen now? Because $100 million companies aren't built on $10 tasks. If you are still checking your own inbox and scheduling your own meetings, you are the bottleneck. This book is the manual for firing yourself from the things you hate so you can build the empire you love. So where do you start? If you're burning out and drowning in admin, start with buy back your time. If your leads are drying up and sales are slow, start with endless customer. If you're procrastinating and looking for shortcuts, start with take the stairs. Don't just listen to them. Do what they say. Pick one, download it today, and start upgrading your operating system. Let's get to work.